So, it's been a while. I haven't done a Q&A, a proper Q&A, and I don't even know how long. Last night / this morning, I was kind of sitting around like, I kind of want to do a Q&A, so fuck it. I put out a tweet that said, hey, ask me some shit, and here it is. Haley asks, do you still have Moby Huge from a year ago? Yep, yeah. He's a unicorn now. And we're age restricted already. Rectify asks, why won't my phone charge? Because it's an iPhone. No, you ask, did you know if you put an egg in your palm and try to squeeze it, the egg won't break? You can't dig your fingers into it. See, I know you want me to go and try this, but see, here's the thing. I've actually tried this before. I'm not joking. Somebody tricked me with this, like, well before I was even doing YouTube. I most definitely broke that in my hand, and I have little hands. Curious asks, did you ever get asked to move into the FaZe house? And if so, why did you say no? Yeah, I mean, even to this day, I'm pretty sure that I'm still welcome there if, like, you know, some shit just randomly happens. They always tell me I'm welcome and all of that. It's just like, me, I like money as much as the next guy, don't get me wrong, and, you know, being rich and living in a mansion and all that shit sounds, like, cool as fuck, but at the same time, it's just not really me. Like, even if I were to have made, like, millions upon millions of dollars on, like, some crazy shit, and being able to hang out with everybody again, I still feel like I would just be sitting in my room, just making videos, still doing the same exact thing. The whole lifestyle, being in California and all that shit, like, I love visiting California and everything, but it's just not my thing. I remember when Banks was initially putting together the Cloud House, and he asked me about moving into it, and I pretty much had the same answer where I was just kind of like, you know, I kind of don't want to leave my grandparents and all this other stuff. So yeah, I mean, it's nothing against the houses or the people in the houses or the people that watch the videos and anything like that. It's just not me, you know? I just don't think I'd be able to get used to the lifestyle. Scope asks, if you could have one thing for Black Ops 4, what would it be? I mean, I would say boots on the ground, but that's pretty much confirmed, right? I want it to be aesthetically pleasing. And what I mean by that is, like, good for YouTube aesthetically pleasing. Like, a lot of bright colors and shit. Like, something that's attractive. Black Ops 3 is a good example. MW2 is a good example. And speaking of MW2, there's those rumors that are going around saying something about Modern Warfare 2 Remastered potentially getting announced some point this month and then being released in April. It's really weird. It's really sketchy. There's nothing really concrete or solid. It's nothing but rumors. There was some Amazon listing that was put up. People found it and it was through some third-party thing. Some people are saying that it's not third-party and some people are arguing that it is. And then there's another guy that is really accurate on all sorts of leaks and shit like that, and he's saying it's legitimate. And those listings were removed, and people are thinking that because they were removed, it's legitimate. And I don't know. But yeah, colors. Definitely, we need colors. We need lots of colorful camos. We need a lot of colorful maps. We just need color. We tried the whole gritty, grayish World War II kind of thing, and it just doesn't really work that well on YouTube. Shit, I went and got Chrome, and part of the reason why I got it was in hopes that I'd be able to use it a lot in thumbnails and shit, because, you know, oh, it should look flashy, but yeah, you know, realistic and all. Alice asks, will For Jev 4 be on World War II, or are you waiting for Black Ops 4? It'll probably be Black Ops 4. Maybe if Modern Warfare 2 Remastered comes out, I could make, you know, For Jev 4 on MW2 Remastered, if it's legitimate, obviously. I would just jump in the free-for-all, try to make a montage before Black Ops 4, but I'm getting ahead of myself. There's no point in committing to World War II and investing all of that time into it when people just even hate my regular gameplay videos on it. Yeah, I would probably get support, but it's just not worth the amount of stress. Mobile asks, what's your go-to sniper if you could pick one from any Call of Duty? Number one Call of Duty best sniper ever, and I don't give a fuck who disagrees with it, is the L96. People bring up the Locust, people bring up the Intervention, the M40, Springfield, blah, blah, blah. It's L96. FaZe asks, what happened to Challenge Accepted? Nothing happened to it. It's just like other games that have been coming out, people didn't really care to, like, see me play it that much. Like, some people were trying to get me to do a Challenge Accepted for the new Rainbow Six stuff, but that's not really what Challenge Accepted is. I know I said that, you know, anything that gets voted on will be the thing that I do no matter what, no ifs, ands, or buts. I've played Rainbow Six before, so, like, it seems kind of weird to do that as, like, a Challenge Accepted. I didn't want to play a game that I've already played and then label it Challenge Accepted. It just seems weird to me. There's probably going to be a Challenge Accepted for me trying to play the Dark Souls remaster, maybe God of War, maybe Red Dead, all sorts of shit. Just right now, there's really not that many games that people just want me to do for Challenge Accepted. I mean, you can comment some shit for Challenge Accepted if you want. I could be wrong and I'm just missing out on some, like, hilarious ass game, but from what I know, from all the people that I'm sub to, which is mainly gaming people, I don't see shit. I'm getting a surprising amount of anime questions. What's your favorite anime series? Favorite is probably Dragon Ball, just because ever since I was a kid, I've watched Dragon Ball. You know, I'm just a normal kid that, you know, had action figures and shit. Best anime I've ever watched was probably Hunter x Hunter. Some people were asking about Naruto, Boruto, and all that shit. Yeah, I've watched all that too. Tom asks, what do you think of FaZe recruiting Fortnite players? I mean, it's a good thing. Fortnite is the biggest game in the world right now, and it doesn't seem like it's slowing down anytime soon. So why not? Fuck it. It's not like people are gonna be sitting around trying to make like giant montages on the game and stuff. And although, you know, they do and they can, it's not the same kind of setup as Call of Duty is. So picking up content creators that are entertaining and good on the most popular game in the world at the moment, it can only help. Some of these questions I'm like scrolling through right now and I can't even answer half of them. Hashtag Jev Q&A, fuck you. Are you going to PAX East? Nope. Would you ever consider bringing back an old series such as reading porn comments? See, that was fun before all of the fucking demonetization type of shit came through and people have to worry about like their videos getting removed. And since it's part of my living, it's just more and more difficult for them to just allow me to make these videos that I used to do freely. I mean, before you could get age restricted and shit like that, but it wasn't really that big of a deal. But now, like, people's shits are getting taken down, people are getting striked, and yeah, it's really risky. Do you still play piano? Fuck no, I don't play piano. I don't have the attention span. It's sitting right there. I got boxes and shit on it. I want to learn how to play piano. I could try to learn this stuff by ear, okay? I don't have the coordination to do it with two hands, and then you also have your foot that's on the pedal thing. I love music. I'm addicted to music. All day I listen to music. But being addicted to music and addicted to creating music are completely different things. How do I explain this? If I could somehow imagine a piano and imagine a Guitar Hero, okay? If I could get a giant screen that gets slapped onto it and it works something like Guitar Hero where I can see the notes coming, I can 100% learn how to play that shit like a more advanced Guitar Hero with a million more buttons and keys. That would be my way to be able to learn how to play an instrument. It would have to be like a video game. I can't read sheet music. I can't do it by ear. I can't do any of that shit. I think there's some program called like Fantasia or some shit like that, but even then, like, I don't know. It's not a big enough scale. Why do you suck at Fort? I'm better than you. How was your smile? The best one I've ever seen. Thank you. And last but not least, when's the Rage Tosh coming out? I'm not entirely sure. I haven't talked to Max in a while. He's been busy with shit. I know he's been working on the Rage Tosh for a few months now. I don't really know how far into it he is. Last time I talked to him, it was pretty much done and like only like a minute or so of editing left, I think is what he told me. But it's been a while since I talked to him, so I don't really know what's going on with that. I am thinking though, however, to make my own Rage Tosh on Fortnite specifically, just because the game pisses me off beyond belief. In each and every single video, I yell at least one time, so I could definitely make at least like a 5-minute or so long Rage Tosh in just Fortnite. I mean, some people will probably be annoyed that I'm raging at Fortnite because people are like super competitive about it and they get annoyed at people raging and shit, like they don't get mad at the game, but everybody likes to act all composed and like saints and shit when they're typing out their comment, but I know they get mad too. Yeah, I mean, I haven't done a Q&A in a good amount of time, but yeah, if you guys want more Q&As in the future, be sure to leave a like. I could do one like every couple weeks or some shit like that, or maybe just, you know, every once in a while or whatever. I used to do them way more often back in the day, but it just kind of got like really repetitive and not that much was happening in between, so the questions didn't change. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and yeah, this has been Jev, guys. Later.